Hello, family. Welcome to the War on Wellness. Today, we're going to talk about intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting, because I've been doing that for a while, and I've also done pretty regularly, 3-day fast, and I've also done 5-day fast. I've actually fasted longer when I was at wellness centers in a guided fast, and I have friends of mine who fasted for 75 days. But I want to talk to those of you who want to get started somewhere. You're not sure, you've heard about this intermittent fasting thing, you've read about it, you've seen a couple shorts on it, but let's delve into it and find out for sure exactly what goes on and what we need to know to be educated before we get into it. Because, okay, that's one thing. I'm going to give you this as a bonus right up front. If you don't understand about fasting, then it will not help you stay on track. I'm not going to say you're going to fall off track, but you may have challenges with that. Actually, I just got a text message today. Are there any suggestions of what I should eat after my fast tomorrow? Should I eat fruit or should I eat kale or greenery? So that just came in, but I was working on my broadcast, so I'll have to get back to that later. But I will be able to answer that and many more questions today. And you can send me a question either on my website or my email address. My email is at the bottom of the screen there, life at plantbasedpennylife.com. And I'm happy to answer any questions that you may have. Not a problem at all. Okay, so let's talk about fasting and the benefits of fasting, because it's so important. There are some amazing benefits that you can get from fasting. I've experienced those, and my body has told me recently that I really need to fast. And it's so important to listen to your body, because your body will tell you, okay, I'm not ready to eat yet. And some of us are not there. But once we go down the road of wellness a little bit further, we can listen to our bodies, because sometimes our body will say, I need to go eat a donut. But don't listen to everything, because you'll find out in fasting that what changes is that when your stomach will be determining what your choices are, but after you have that control, that discipline, then your brain will tell your stomach, this is what we're actually going to do. So whether you choose water or intermittent fasting or juice fasting is another way, fasting, when done properly, can help transform your body, your spirit, and your mind in just a few short days. So let's explore how. So first, let's say we're going to do a 5-day fast. So that's been my most recent fast. 5-day fast, it helps reduce inflammation. The 5-day fast sometimes will turn into a 3-day fast, especially if this is your first time, because life happens. So it's okay. If you do it for 3 days, it's all right. Just get back on the wagon. And I've always told my clients, if you are fasting and you feel like you're going to faint or you're in a dire situation, you can eat a piece of fruit. Eat a piece of fruit, not a piece of cake, not a candy bar, but a piece of fruit or something that is good for you to help you. It's okay. And the greatest thing about this is that you want to be kind to yourself. You want to be kind to yourself, because we have to start somewhere. So research shows, as far as reducing inflammation, that fasting can significantly lower the inflammation in our body. And one thing that I noticed that does happen with me when I fast is that before I fast, I have like all this in the mornings. I have all of this phlegm and all of this these issues in my ear, nose, and throat area, and I have it chronically. And really, for me, it is what I've been eating. And so what I've been eating shows up in my body. So your body gives you signals. My body gives me signals. So just try to listen to your body. You should be able to have a clear passageway. Of course, if it's allergy season or something like that, those are other aspects that can impact it. But chronic inflammation is linked to illnesses. And so we want to avoid the illnesses. And so chronic inflammation can be linked to arthritis, it can be linked to diabetes, it can be linked to heart disease. And so I went to my orthopedic doctor the other day because I had some soft tissue damage because I fell. Don't know if you saw that video or not, but anyway, I fell, it hurt my knee, and they did an x-ray on my knee. And so he was looking over my x-rays with my x-rays on my knee. And he looked to see if there was arthritis, because that's like a normal thing. And so he realized, he says, well, you really don't have much, if any, arthritis in your knee. And that's great, but it's kind of odd for a 62-year-old. I'll be 62 years old next month. So, hey, I'll take it. I will take it, because I don't need additional problems right now. I really don't want additional problems. Drinking juice, for instance, but actually real juice, nutrient-rich liquids provide the antioxidants that the body needs, and that's going to help fight inflammation. So that's one thing you can add to your diet, to your lifestyle, is to help. The fasting helps reduce the inflammation, and if we're eating a standard American diet, we have inflammation. It also going to boost heart health, okay? And that is going to help lower the cholesterol, blood sugar regulation, and reduce the risk of heart disease. And fasting for 16 hours a day. So give your body time to stabilize your insulin levels and burn stored fat is what it's going to help do. So it's going to also enhance your digestion too, because a lot of times we're drinking together, we're eating the sugary, high carb foods. Our body has a difficult time digesting if we're constantly eating and stuffing ourselves throughout the day. So we want to give our gut the opportunity to reset. Then there's mental clarity. It helps improve our mental clarity as well. Brain boosting molecules can be formed. That's going to focus our memory. And it's going to promote emotional resilience. Yeah, actually, emotionally, it's going to help you too. So it's going to strengthen your ability to say no. Ellen G. White says that if you can form discipline in the area of appetite, then you can conquer many other areas. Ellen G. White's one of my favorite authors. Spiritual benefits as well, deepening connections with God. Fasting is going to create that space to pray, to reflect, spiritual awareness. And a time when you would normally eat, you can spend that time studying and journaling. So it's Galatians 6:9, one of my favorite texts. Let us not grow weary in well-doing, for in due season we will reap if we don't give up. So fasting requires perseverance, but there are rewards to it, both physically and spiritually, and they are worth it. Now, there's an African proverb that says that the water that is boiling now was once cold. The water that is boiling now was once cold, meaning change does not happen overnight, but it happens with consistency and faith, and your body will strive and it will thrive. So thank you for watching. I will answer any questions that you have on the replay.